Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. If you clicked on this video, then you are probably not only an Aruba lover, but also an animal lover. And I want to invite you to our 3rd annual Aruba rescue mission this September. We will be visiting with 4 different rescues, doing hands-on work for 4 half days, as well as having some fun, including our welcome happy hour and a catamaran sail for our farewell dinner. So, Russell, are you not interested in that? Anyway, if you'd like more information, please email us at rescuemission@wanderlustjetsetter.com. We'll insert the flyer here and we'll give you a little bit more information on that. We have a few spots left.
My name is Crystal. I relocated to the Caribbean island of Aruba, where I live with my husband and dogs over 4 years ago. I own a travel consultant company based out of the United States, but we spend a lot of our time traveling the world. This life I built at one time was just a dream, but welcome to my reality.
We are checking into the Ritz Carlton Aruba today, and we're going to tell you how to vacation with your pet. This is Russell, our pride and joy. We love him so much, and he's ready to go be a bougie dog for the weekend. Make sure to stick around until the end of this video to see the entry and exit requirements from the United States to Aruba so you can bring your dog on vacation. The Ritz Carlton Aruba's very important pooch program allows 1 pet per room up to 25 pounds.
I'm not sure, does he eat everything or do you prefer like beef or chicken? So just that I can verify.
He'll eat anything,
Okay.
any meat.
Okay, perfect.
Rice,
because we weren't
stuff
sure
like that, yeah.
if he had any allergies or anything.
Nope.
Please allow me to escort you to your cabana. So this cabana is gonna be yours.
Here's Russell checking out his little doggy cabana that they set up for him. I think he liked it. In the cabana they give you some snacks and a fridge full of drinks. And they made a little dog towel thing, but Russell kind of messed it up already. This cabana is huge, so you have 4, 5, probably 6 seats, I would think, if they didn't have that. These chairs and this. It's like very big.
Hi, my name is Josh. I'm gonna be the cabana concierge for today.
Great.
I tried to make a nice dog for you for when you arrive.
Yeah, he messed it up.
He wanted to play with it.
Yeah.
Gotta some
That,
treats.
Russ?
Those are the best ones.
Yeah, he loves ice.
Would you like me to put some water with the ice? Or?
I think that's fine. It'll melt, yeah. There's a one-time $250 non-refundable dog stay fee. This does not include the deep cleaning fee, which is $250 for a regular room, $300 for a junior or executive suite, and $400 for a deluxe Ritz-Carlton suite. Right now we're in a little like secluded area they told us is good for the dogs to use the bathroom. Of course, they actually asked if we needed bags, but we brought them with us. So they have like a designated area, obviously, so the dogs aren't going like all over the beach and the sand and everything like that. Our room should be ready now. That's what we were told. So we're heading up to the lobby to go check out the room. Look. What is this? Card here. Bon Bini Russell means welcome. Okay, and then what do we have over here? We have some treats. These are always good. A little towel for, I guess, the beach, right?
Correct.
Yeah, that's cute. Some toys, and then is this just like a little pad for him to lay on?
Blankets that you can take like a picnic.
Oh,
Like a
got it.
picnic.
Super cute. Some water and another toy. Russ, look. The in-room dining chef also has what they call a WOOF menu, which can accommodate dietary restrictions in dogs. Some of the menu items which are subject to availability include a must-be a doggy's dream, which is a pork chorizo, steamed broccoli, and potato cream, man's best friend, which is a sautéed beef fillet, carrots, and roasted potatoes. He also got a little bathrobe, doggy bathrobe. Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Okay, we are on the top floor, the 7th floor, in a club level room with this view. Incredible. And we found out that any room can be pet friendly. They actually shut the room down and do a deep cleaning, so the carpets, the curtains, everything gets cleaned entirely, and of course they do that awesome little doggy setup in the room before you arrive. Now that we've checked into our room, we're making a quick pit stop before going back to our cabana at the Madero Pop-Up Bar. The concept of this vibrant pop-up bar is to create a refreshing cocktail or mocktail with the fruits and ingredients that are displayed and served either handcrafted in a coconut, pineapple, or of course a regular glass. These drinks were absolutely incredible. Okay, we just got our drinks, so good. They showed us to our room. So far, I'm really impressed with this place. They go above and beyond for the dogs, like to the point where we checked in and the bellman was like, "Hey, Russell," and knew exactly who he was. So I asked about that and they said, "Yeah, we have an email that goes out before you guys even arrive, and everyone kind of knows who the dog is," which is so cool. I guess one thing I wanted to touch on is I feel like we see these posts about, hey, how do you bring your dog to Aruba, on some of these like Aruba Facebook groups, and it turns into this like crazy controversial topic. And I know we've talked about this before, but I mean, listen, it's midday right now, we're in shade, he has water. Obviously, you know, you have to be smart about it. Is your dog really anxious? Will they do okay on a plane? Russell, are you bored? He's tired already because we've been doing a lot so far this morning. But all in all, you know, if you're smart about it, you have a shady area for them, you have water, they will have the absolute best time in Aruba, and especially at the Ritz Carlton. I mean, as you can see so far, it's been just amazing what they've done. A little later, we're gonna take him in the water. He loves to swim. But yeah, if you know your dog, know that they'll be okay on the plane. He flies in cabin. Obviously, dogs under 20 pounds can fly in cabin with American, JetBlue, Delta, I think United International as well. That they'll do great. So, all right, that's all. Now it was time for some lunch. You can dine with your pet in certain outdoor areas, but it is recommended to make reservations as the outdoor seating can be limited.
I'll have to bring a bowl of water for us. Thank you.
Everywhere we turned, a new doggy water bowl was popping up. They were really good at keeping the dogs hydrated.
So normally we have chicken breast. Yeah. We can have burgers, but in this case we'll send sliders, so it's very small. Yes. No seasoning. We'll put it in a grill. Then we have also boiled potatoes or sweet potatoes. Potatoes, sweet potatoes.
Sweet potato probably, right? Yeah, sweet potato, broccoli, that's all good.
Wait, we have to ask him. Russell. Sweet potatoes?
The consensus was the human food and the dog food was amazing. While you watch this adorable footage of Russell enjoying the water, I'm going to direct you to the USDA Animal and Plant Health Inspection Service website. This is where you're going to want to go to keep up to date with the entry requirements to bring your dog from the United States to Aruba. My vet in Connecticut is always really helpful in getting this paperwork together, so touch base with your vet and see if they have any experience in exporting animals from the United States before. You're also going to need to check with your airline to see what their requirements are. For dogs under 20 pounds, it's usually pretty standard. They can go in the cabin with you with many airlines as long as they fit comfortably in the carrier and you pay a pet fee. Step 1 is your dog must be microchipped. They also need to have a rabies vaccine, and there are a couple different age requirements and things regarding that, but most dogs in America have a rabies vaccine anyway. Step 3 is basically just saying that the animal must have been in the United States for 6 months or more prior to entering Aruba. There are some exemptions to this, and you can email the veterinary service of Aruba to explain your situation should it not meet that requirement. Step 4 is the part that my vet is extremely helpful with. They fill in this international health certificate, mail it off to the USDA for me to get stamped, and then I get that back and move on to step 5. You're allowed to do this 14 days or less prior to arrival in Aruba, so I always try to schedule it exactly 2 weeks out so that I have plenty of time to get the paperwork back. I also pay to overnight it via FedEx and put a prepaid envelope inside, also with an overnight stamp from FedEx for the USDA to send it back. Step 5, and this is a newer one that was placed back in like 2016, 2017. So as I said, things do change from time to time. You actually need to send this health certificate with the USDA stamp scanned over to the veterinary service of Aruba via email. You may need to follow up with them via phone. From my experience, they're usually pretty quick and get it back to you within 1 or 2 business days, but this is now a requirement before you arrive. Now, an important thing to note, if you are staying in Aruba just for like a week-long vacation, that same paperwork that you use to enter will be good enough to leave. But if you are doing an extended stay, you may need to visit a vet for a new health certificate in order to leave Aruba and re-enter the United States. However, you do not need that USDA stamp again, so it's much easier to leave than it is to come into Aruba. I know this is a lot of information, so comment your questions below and I'll try to answer more of them in detail. Okay guys, we're gonna wrap the video up here. Thanks for watching, and hopefully you get to take your pet dog to Aruba on vacation soon. Bye.